Okay, people, here's the deal. Yesterday, Washington Mutual failed, the biggest bank in U.S. history to fail. Of course, we know all these other banks went out, fucking huge ones, Freddie, Fannie, all these big mortgage lending scumbags that just fucking milked people and gave them fucking mortgages they shouldn't have, and they fucked people's stock over, and they fucked their banks over, and in turn they fucked themselves over a little bit. Of course, they're rich as fuck, so they don't really mind. But anyway, I've been telling people for 6 months it was going to get worse. Get your money out of the dollar, buy gold, get out of the stock market. Hopefully people have done that. Here's the story in a nutshell. The Federal Reserve Bank, the private bank, or private group of banks that control our monetary system, loaned out lots of money to other banks at artificially low interest rates. Those banks in turn loaned out even more money to people to buy houses. People that shouldn't have bought houses, people that can't afford to buy houses. But everybody thought they could, because houses were going up dramatically every year. This was the bubble. And the bubble had to burst. And when the bubble burst, people couldn't afford their mortgages anymore. So, what do? They just walk away from the mortgage. The bank gets the bad debt, they get the bad loan, they get the house that isn't worth what the bank loaned for it, and the bank takes a loss. And if a bank takes enough losses, it fails. And that's what's happening. All these banks are failing. People are losing their jobs. People lose their investments. It snowballs. It continues to get worse. Huger banks fail. And it's just bad news for everybody. Then the government says they're going to bail out the banks. Well, what does that mean? That means they're going to print the money to buy the bad debts, to buy the bad debt banks, and inflate the currency. And then that hurts everybody. So all these people on Wall Street, all these greedy bankers are getting bailed out by us. Not our fault that they fucking were fucking around and fucked their business over. You know, it's stupid. It's not our responsibility to pay for that. They should fail. And to the people who had money in those banks, well, that's just too bad. This is how capitalism works. Banks fail, businesses fail, there's risk involved. Now they want to socialize the losses. They want to print the money, devalue the dollar, and all of our savings is worthless. We have less purchasing power. This is fucking a scam. It's bullshit. This American lifestyle that we have cannot go on forever like this. We are not... People think we just live high on the hog because we're free and we have democracy. Well, that's not true. We're just lucky that the fucking whole rest of the world takes our dollars. We consume. We consume. We give them dollars, and they're stupid enough to give us goods for them. But this can only last for so long. Eventually, they're going to want a lot more dollars for the same amount of goods. The government, being in debt, will continue to print money. Inflation will rise. We'll get bigger pay raises to adjust, but never enough to adjust for the massive inflation that's coming. It won't happen. We're going to go into a depression. People are going to lose jobs. Those that don't, they're not going to have nearly the same purchasing power. It's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. This is inevitable. This is what happens with fiat currencies. This is what happens when you have endless wars that are expensive, this foreign policy that sucks, the government that's massive, and we go into fucking massive debt. We've got gazillions of dollars in debt, and it's just going to get worse. We'll never be able to pay the debt, and they'll continue to inflate the currency until, well, eventually the currency won't be worth anything. It'll be like a Zimbabwean dollar there's fucking trillionaires in Zimbabwe, and they're fucking broke. So, listen to Ron Paul, listen to Peter Schiff, even listen to Alex Jones, because the shit's gonna hit the fan. There's gonna be starvation, there's gonna be fucking mass unemployment, and fucking fuel's gonna go way up, everything's gonna go up, way up, it already is. Don't let them tell you that the fucking stock market's doing okay. It's not. It's not about how many dollars you have. It's about what is the dollar worth, what can you buy with it, and pretty soon you're not going to be able to buy shit with it. Get your money out of dollars, buy gold, buy commodities. If you have real savings, get it out of the dollar. If you have to, move it to Swiss francs, whatever. Just get the fuck out of the dollar. The dollar is the worst thing right now. The U.S. economy is going to collapse. Mark my word. Obama can't do shit for this. McCain can't do shit for this. They're only going to make it worse. They don't understand economics. We will have to have this depression. That's how it works. Sorry. Bye.